Many years ago, I read a book by Babe Cranfield. And Babe Cranfield was a great straight pool champion, and he was an acquaintance of Babe Ruth. So that hence the nickname Babe Cranfield. Now, one of the big takeaways from the book is that he said to be a good pool player, you need to choose a cue that looks good to you, that feels good to you, that's durable, and then you need to stick with it because that is a condition that you can control of your play. He says where you need to branch out and experience variation is in tables and playing conditions. He encouraged readers of his book to experience as many different types of tables as possible. And I'm going to tell you why I've come to believe that to be important. In my own room here, anytime I've had a homeroom, I can play really great at home. I can be breaking and running. I can be beating the ghost. I can be having high runs in straight pool. But then when I go to a dive bar, that level of play just does not translate because, of course, the playing conditions are different. The table size is different. The condition of the cloth, the condition of the balls, the conditions of the lights. Everything is different than what I practice on at home. Now, sometimes because I have a 9-foot table, it has translated because my shot making gets to be that good. But more often than not, competing away from home is a struggle. So that's why he always said you need to try to vary the types of tables that you play on. Now, I want to propose in this video a hack, kind of an idea of how to prepare for a tournament if you can't get to that table all the time. And that's by using different cue balls. So that's what I'm about to show you. Over the years, I've accumulated cue balls. And if there's a tournament that I go play in on a regular basis, I always make note of what cue ball is being used. And it generally comes down to one of these. Here's an Aramith. We got an Aramith blue dot. Got an Aramith red dot. This is an Aramith, like a Valley cue ball. This is probably the most common one around here is the Valley bar box cue ball. This is another Valley. And this is another bar box cue ball. And this one is a good bit heavier than anything else on this little tray here. This was designed for tables where the ball was separated out by weight. Now, something you don't see as often anymore, but is still around in some of your older bars, is the mud ball. If you notice, this ball is a little bit bigger than the rest. And this is because in the bar tables that this was designed for, the cue ball was separated out by size and not by weight. Now, higher end cue ball, I've got an Aramith black. And then down the table there, the cue ball that I normally play with is the Measle ball. That's my favorite. That's the one that I practice with the most. So essentially what I'm proposing for you is simple. If you know your league or your weekly tournament that you're going to go play in, find out what cue ball they have, go to Amazon, buy it, and then practice with it. It's not good enough just to go to the A to the Z Billiards forum and look up the cue ball, which they do have a spreadsheet there that tells you the weights and specs. It's not good enough just to know the weights and specs on these balls. You have to be able to have some experience with them. All right, so that's all I've got. I hope everybody's shooting straight with angles.